Well, good afternoon, everybody. Oh, I don't know. It's early evening. Just finished up my chores. It's hot out here. Uh, there's a lot of stuff on my mind that just is like, wow. Uh, I don't know. I guess the first thing I'm going to talk about, and I don't know, I can't quite get the full story, I feel like. Apparently, the United States Department of Agriculture and the FSIS, which is the inspection arm of the USDA, raided an Amish farmer's farm. And right now, what I understand, and I could be wrong, I don't know, is that it's a record keeping issue. And if the Amish are, it's hard for me to wrap my head around everything that's going on. And each little group sets their own rules and stuff. From what I understand, there's no organized church anywhere that says, okay, do this, do that. And they are related to the Mennonites as far as religion goes. But, I mean, I don't know about you, but with me, I think Amish, I think, the plain clothes, uh, the little straw hats, uh, the little black buggies with a horse going down the road. But, that's not 100% accurate. Uh, it's interesting. A group up north here, or I'm assuming it's one family. I've gone up and bought some. They have a sawmill, and they, I don't know, they cut it into dimensional lumber. Of course, I don't know, but anyway, they have some short pieces that are, you know, 6 to 18 inches long that gets cut off. I guess they don't need. I don't know. They pile them up there. You can go up there and buy 2 buckets of their little skid steer for $20. I mean, and it makes okay firewood, keep you from freezing. So I've gone out and done that. They've got it's a band type sawmill, and the way I understand it, some of them can drive, some of them can't. I don't know. I guess up there in that community, northeast of here, they don't drive, but they can use modern equipment in their business. So I don't know. And like I said, each community, it seems, sets their own rules. But it looks like it comes down to a record keeping thing. This guy is selling beef, pork, chicken, eggs, raw milk off of his farm. And, it's a co-op. People buy into it and they get a part of the meat in return instead of cash back. When he makes a profit, they get some of the meat, eggs, and milk, and whatever. And no complaints from any of his customers. None of his complaints have been sick. And like I said, the best I can figure out, it's a record keeping issue. He doesn't have a computer, so he can't keep all as accurate records as what, or can't get them to him or something. I don't know. I've never, like I said, I'm just not sure what source to trust. So anyway, they raided his farm, took inventory of all of his animals. He filed an injunction against him. He can't sell any animals. He can't sell any meat. He can't process them. He did all of the processing himself on farm. And they fined him $25,000 But here's my problem, and I'm just an average guy, I guess. I don't know, but so they're doing this to him. Somehow he got on their radar. Probably made an inspector mad or something. They did they. It was a full blown raid. It wasn't just show up, knock on the door. Hey, how you doing? We need to see your records. It was, they sent the United States Marshals in with him. Okay. Now I know. I'm trying to be. Trying to take it all with a grain of salt here because I don't know. I really don't. But just the whole image of it bothers me. Because this is kind of what I'm working towards here, is I would eventually like to have, I don't want to do my own processing though, just, but I would like to have some of these pigs processed, maybe have some beef processed, build me a little store out front here or maybe in town there somewhere. But how can you do something like that? Somebody like me just out here trying to make a living, and you got to deal with the government like that. And it's just crazy. And they say it's all in the name of food safety. Well, I don't know about you all, but I've started paying attention to food recalls. And man, it seems like we got a dozen or so food recalls every year. Especially when it comes to poultry, but poultry and vegetables seem to be the big ones. But, it's like, how can I, on my little 10 acres here, make a living with the government acting like that? And now I'm getting into opinion for sure right here. I think it's the big corporations. There's only like maybe 10 that control all of the meat processing in this country. Well, not all of it, but all of your commercial, your large scale, yeah. And they don't want competition from us. If people figures out that they can come and get a pork chop from me that tastes better than what they can get at Walmart, they're going to stop going to Walmart to buy their meat. And then they realize that, hey, this is a guy that I get to know and kind of like the guy. I don't know if anybody say that about me, but it's beside the point. And because my pigs are raised out in the sunshine, and they have availability to the natural food that a pig would eat, they're healthier. So, and then that, I don't know, my mind's racing here and it's going in all kinds of different directions on me. I wanted to keep this kind of short. But, and that's how our country was ran for a long time. I'd say probably until, I don't know, the 30s, 40s. Then, they started scaling up. More and more people were leaving the farms. And, trust me, it's work. It takes a lot of time to do this and make a living. And I'm not making a living at it, yet. That's my goal, to make a living right here on my little old 10 acres. maybe lease some land, run some cows and pigs on. I don't know, but it's in the future. But and I understand why people quit doing it, and the corporate farmers have taken over. So, but there's more and more people wanting not only to get back into doing that, but wanting to buy from someone like me that has a small operation. My pigs are out in the sunshine. Got to be higher in vitamin D. Just knowing that they get to go out here and root and be happy pigs. And I got two. I don't know where they went. I better go look for them here in a minute. That are out. They're being really happy right now. They're just roaming around the place. They're little ones. But wow, this video is getting away from me. And just real quick, I want to throw this out there. We already know that the current administration wants us all to go to cryptocurrency. Yep. Just look it up. It's not just the president, it's the people pulling these strings. But anyway, they want us on cryptocurrency. And why would you want that? Why would the government want that? There's only one reason. Then they know everything they do. Again, that goes against a small guy like me. They don't know if I'm out here selling pigs for cash and not reporting it. And that bothers the current administration. Not necessarily just me selling pigs and them not getting their tax money, but a whole bunch of us. Or some guy takes a lawn mowing job for $50 and doesn't report that. They want to know who's got what and where, when and why, how, all of them. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So, yeah, look for that. I don't think it's a good thing. And then I've heard some stuff lately about UBI, Universal Basic Income, popping up again. And going along with the Great Reset. You will have nothing and you will like it. Now, I can't say for sure this is what's going on, but boy, it sure looks like it. And that if they get their way, what happens is I no longer own the place I live on. You get so much money a month. It's all you get. And if your social credits, it's another thing to look out for, social credits. China's already doing this. And if you're paying any attention, you know how close our current president is with China. Him and his son. Anyway, watch for social credits. If say I say something they don't like on social media, if it goes to this, I'm done social media. There won't be any more YouTube channel. There won't be nothing. Yeah. Anyway, say I say something on Facebook they don't like, they deduct $5 from my UBI, my next UBI payment. So there's the end of your free speech too. I don't have much time, so I'm trying to push through this. Let me see. I've talked about social credit scores, UBI, the USDA. Oh, remember the other thing. Bugs, fake meat. I've talked about fake meat on other videos. You can go back and look at them. But I hear hearsay that Elon Musk is building facilities to grow bugs as a protein source. You know, that's part of this Great Reset thing. That only the very wealthy will be able to eat regular animals that we commonly eat now. Just because they'll be the only ones that'll be able to afford it. The very, very rich, like the top 1%. So, which is something that confuses me about our current political climate. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So anyway, look these things up. Tell me how you think. What do you think? You know, personally, I think it's all crazy, and we all need to be paying attention here. And it's like I tell people all the time, I wish I didn't have to. I didn't feel like I have to follow politics as close as I do, and I don't follow them as close as I probably should, because it just gets old. But anyway, I'm going to wind this up because I'm about to run out of time for recording this on my phone. About to run out of memory. So, let's all look out for each other. Let's help each other when we can. And let's all pray for each other. Catch you later.